Hello, I am Enigmar, and in order to answer the question about if people with high IQs are good at language, are good language learners, I want to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of the problem with IQs and this testing form. Okay, so the good thing, IQ is meant to assess the abilities of your brain, which is quite a complicated thing, you know. The brain is the greatest machine that exists, so assessing it will require other brains to do it. So it's biased. Let's start by stating that IQ tests are biased and very similar as you can get a false metric in any kind of test, and even more when it relates to, for example, an ability like languages, like speaking, producing your thoughts in another language. You can get a false metric. You can also get, for example, and this is part of what the video mentions, um, motivation can relate to better results in IQ tests. And they did a wide test in order to know this. They offered people money in order to have better results, and they did. So you are more intelligent when you receive something. Yeah. So, yeah, it doesn't make much sense from that point of view. Another thing that I want to signal here is, for example, IQ also measures your capacity to memorize things, to retrieve information that you have consumed previously. That is related to intelligence, but it's not all. If you have a lot of content in your mind and you can retrieve it, but you cannot use that in different environments or in another language, for example, you're just on a walking encyclopedia, and there is no, it's not useful information. So it will fall short in that case. The paralysis by analysis part is when you have a good technique, for example, and you know how to speak and you know how to do things, but the same affective filter that we just learned about can give you a paralysis. You overthink what you have to do, and you're not able to produce, you're not able to talk. So you're not able to write or to explain because you are overthinking. And this can happen also with an IQ test. There's people who are very intelligent, but they don't relate well with tests in sheets of paper. The good thing of an IQ test is the fact of the associative density. So if you have a good associative density, and I see this like reverse engineering, is like when people recognize patterns and they know how to exchange instead of being just a walking encyclopedia, you know how to take your knowledge into real life situations and to compare different grammar structures, for example, and to extrapolate what you know into what you don't know, but you can deduce. So you are reverse engineering language. That is a highly valuable characteristic that a person can have, and that is desirable. So, yes.